Hi guys, it's Beth Murphy. This is actually the second time I made this for you. My microphone was squelching. I was so bummed out. And then I did a project, and a few hours later I came back because I really enjoyed talking to you this morning. And I have a cold, if you can't tell, so this is kind of cheering me up to visit with you. So let's do some more memes. And, these were random. I just Googled INFJ memes, and I'm just kind of doing them as they come up so I don't forget which ones I did. All right, so let's see. This one is the first today, first of four. INFJ, when they don't respond to a risky text within 2 minutes. Shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. Oh my God, when do I not do that? And it's not just a text. It's like everything I might type or say or post, certainly what I post. And it's so adorable because you guys do that too. And you don't know that all of you do it, but I do because I read all of your comments. And it's so cute to me how they're edited because I can't speak without editing. Because I keep refining what I'm thinking. Whether I'm crafting a joke for Facebook or I comment on someone's post on Facebook or certainly on YouTube. It's like we just are super conscientious and we really care how we're coming off. We don't want to hurt people. And then I'm sure you do what I do, which is I keep thinking about it from all different directions, which I think is what makes us special. And, because I see it as the empathy and the intuition. That's what allows us to put ourselves in people's places and kind of merge with them, So we're just so thoughtful, and that's why it's cute because we all care so much. I mean, I have been on before I got my iPad, which I carry around like a phone. I would have to run upstairs to the desktop and run. I would. Like if I left a comment on YouTube, when I started doing this like 10 years ago, not making videos, but just participating in YouTube, I would just come downstairs and do some chores and then start thinking about what I said and what if they think of it this way and then I have to come back up here. But it's not just negative. It's also I could make that better, or I could add that that time this thing happened to me and that might make it more clear, and you know what you do. Okay, let's see what the second one is. I'm not antisocial, I'm selectively social. There's a difference. Yes, many people think I'm quiet. That just means I don't think I have anything to gain from you or you from me. Otherwise, I would be talking to you. It's not that necessarily that I don't like you, but if we're not going to jive, what's the point? It's just a matter of efficiency too, and also protecting myself, of course, but really that I've gotten more mature and secure in myself. It's really just I'm not going to waste my time. It's not really that I care so much anymore. It's just I've talked to the censors for so long while they just look at me like, where is this person coming from, or what planet did they come from, or whatever they're thinking when they're staring at me. When I used to try to talk to them in the public, when I was a waitress, I had to talk to people all the time, and man, they must have thought I was so weird. I mean, I know they did, because they wouldn't say that exactly, but I remember I was having a really good day when everything is clicking and you're in the zone. You know how that is, and there's synchronicities, and my metaphysical world, I know what that means. It means I'm going in the right direction. Everything's working out for me. So I was like high on like a kite, I was so happy, and it was so cool. I would reach for a place settings and grab the right amount of papers. I mean, it could have been 13 place settings, and that's what I needed out front, or bundled silverware. It was just, you have those magical times. So I was high in life. And I remember one of my regulars, he's like, "Are you okay?" I just look at him like, what could you possibly mean? And I think he meant like, are you high? No, I'm not. I have enough chemical things going on. I don't need to add more chemicals to myself. But it was kind of amusing. And so people will know me from different places, and I think they think different versions of me. Like they think they know me, but not necessarily. I remember too when I discovered my INFJ friend from high school, because he moved away and he came back, and I said, how did I see him in high school? And I'm like, because I didn't really talk to people. And he goes, well, it depends who you were with. And then he laughed, like I talked his ear off, and that's why I had him take that test, because I thought, now that I knew about the types, I was like, oh, I bet he is one. And sure enough, that's why we got along and we liked each other so much. And I would talk to him, yet in many of my classes, I never made a peep. So it really depends, and it also depends probably what mood we're in. I mean, if we're not jovial and we don't feel like talking, we don't see the need to fake it. I think that's part of us too. Number 3, INFJs, hard to tell if they're just thinking or about to pass out. And I'm laughing because I think I know what they're talking about. I know that I think very intensely, right? I mean, I'm not a stranger to that understanding about myself. I remember the first time I was thinking about how I looked to others. My INFP friend, I didn't know she was back then. Turns out I had a lot of NF friends when I was in school, and I didn't know it. The intuitive feelers all kind of hung out. But I was on, we didn't have computers back then. We had word processors, and I was typing on it, and my friend was sitting next to me, and she just started laughing like a lunatic. And I knew she was laughing at me, but I had no idea why. She goes, I've never seen your face serious before. Because I was intensely into, whatever I was typing or doing. And then I realized, oh, I do that a lot. As I got older, people would think I was angry. And I'm like, no, I'm just thinking about something. And then I also noticed, even recently, and I think this is just symbolic because I'm not losing my eyesight or anything, I would squint. Like when I'm really checking you out, I squint my eyes. I know that seems strange. I always think like, because the metaphysics part of me, I always think maybe it's my third eye, because I'm just scanning this person and I feel like I get information. I don't even know the person, and all it's just coming off of them. So, but I notice I squint like when I'm checking you out. So if you see me doing that, I'm reading you. And my husband told me I was doing it. I didn't even know. And then I felt silly. Yeah, so, all right, moving on. Here we are on number 4 already. Okay. What if the first person who ate poison berries was just allergic and we're missing out on a delicious berry? Yeah, I totally get that. I love that. I love that thinking. Like, what thought can I think that nobody's thought before? And how cool would it be if I could think a thought that would be helpful to people and open them up to something that they never would have had just because they didn't go that extra mile. You know what I mean? Like, that's what my brain is like on the inside. It's all these layers and doors and windows and escape routes. It's like, I understand my poor sensor thinky husband. More often than not, I just blow him away with mind energy. Like, I just leave him in the dust. Honest to God, I feel so bad for him sometimes. He's so sweet. He honest to God doesn't get it. And now that we're older, he'll say, I don't understand. At least he's speaking it, because he used to clam up. And I think it was just part of his perfectionism. Like, he wanted to get it. And But if I don't hear feedback, I'll just keep talking because I think you're with me. And now I know better, obviously. So I check in with him, and I recommend you do that too if you have a sensor thinky at home. Because my INFJ friends, they mostly keep up with me, and if they don't, they'll stop me because they really want to get it, and that's what I love about them. And I feel the same way. Like, if you're taking the time to tell me something, I want to make sure I really get it, But anyway, this meme was cute. I love that. I totally get it. Like, think outside the box. We could all be eating delicious berries. All right, so that was it for now. And God, it was so easy for me to find these. I'm just banging them out, It's a nice way for me to visit with you, and you comment and I talk back, and it fits in with my random lifestyle of popping in and out with the public. I really dig it. I dig you guys. So take care, and I will see you shortly. Bye.